The legal disclaimer ensures transparency about recipe sources and viewer responsibility. Preparation time, 40 minutes. Cooking time, 20 minutes. Screws, serves, 4, 6. For the salad, cooking oil, as needed. Firm bean curd, 2 pieces. Water, 1 cup. Salt, 1/2 teaspoon. Cabbage leaves, 6, cut into 2 cm strips. Long beans, 5, cut into 2, 5 cm lengths. Bean sprouts, 1 cup, tailed. Potato, 1, boiled and sliced. Egg, 1, boiled and sliced. Cucumber, 1/2, shredded. For the peanut sauce, red chillies, 10, shallots, 8, garlic, 2 cloves, dried shrimp paste, 2, 5 dice 2, 5 dice iro, 5 cm piece, peanuts, 1 cup, roasted, tamarind pulp, 1 tablespoon, cooking oil, 2 tablespoons, palm sugar, 2 tablespoons, ground, coconut milk, 1 cup, salt, 1 teaspoon. Here are the written ingredient list. Preparation steps. Step 1. Prepare the tamarind juice. Soak 1 tablespoon of tamarind pulp in 1/4 cup of warm water. Massage and squeeze the pulp with your fingers or the back of a spoon until the pulp dissolves and the seeds and fibers separate. Strain through a fine sieve, pressing down to extract as much liquid as possible. Discard the solids and set the 1/4 cup of tamarind juice aside. Cross-reference tip. If you have store-bought tamarind concentrate on hand, 3 tablespoons can be substituted for the freshly prepared tamarind juice. Step 2. Crush the roasted peanuts. Place 1 cup of roasted peanuts in a mortar and pound with a pestle until they reach a coarse, sandy texture, not a fine powder but broken down enough that they will thicken the sauce. Alternatively, pulse briefly in a food processor. Set aside. Chuck's reference tip. If using a food processor or blender, aim for the texture of wet sand. The peanuts provide the body of the sauce, so do not overprocess into a smooth paste. Some texture is desirable. Step 3. Pound the aromatics. In a mortar and pestle, pound together the 10 red chilies, 8 shallots, 2 cloves of garlic, and the 2, 5 cm piece of dried shrimp paste until the mixture is fine and forms a smooth paste. The belacan will integrate into the chilies and shallots, creating a deeply aromatic, brick red rempa. Cross-reference tip. A food processor can substitute for the mortar and pestle, pulse, until the mixture resembles the texture of cooked oatmeal, scraping down the sides as needed. Add 1-2 teaspoons of water if the paste is too thick to turn over. Step 4. Boil and slice the potato and egg. Boil 1 potato until fork tender. Boil 1 egg until hard cooked. Peel the egg and slice both the potato and egg into rounds. Set aside. Step 5. Prepare the vegetables. Cut 6 cabbage leaves into 2 cm strips. Trim and cut 5 long beans into 2, 5 cm lengths. Tail 1 cup of bean sprouts. Remove the thin root tails for a cleaner presentation. Shred 1/2 cucumber. Set all vegetables aside, keeping the cabbage, long beans, and bean sprouts grouped together as they will be blanched, while the cucumber remains raw. Step 6. Prepare the bean curd. Cut the 2 pieces of firm bean curd into serving-size squares. You will deep fry these in the next phase, then cut each square into 10-12 smaller pieces after frying. Cooking steps. Step 1. Deep fry the bean curd. Heat cooking oil in a wok or deep pan to 180 degrees Celsius. Carefully lower the bean curd pieces into the hot oil and fry until the sides are lightly golden brown and a thin crisp skin has formed, about 3-4 minutes. Remove with a slotted spoon, drain on paper towels, and allow to cool. Once cool enough to handle, cut each fried bean curd square into 10-12 bite-sized pieces. Sufter. Cross-reference tip. W.S. Tor bought fried tofu puffs can be used as a convenient alternative. Look for them in the refrigerated section of Asian grocery stores, labeled as deep-fried tofu, tofu puffs, or soy puffs. Step 2. Blanch the vegetables. Bring 1 cup of water to a boil in a saucepan and add 1/2 teaspoon salt. Blanch the vegetables in sequence, starting with the firmest. 1 cabbage strips. Cook for 1-2 minutes until translucent and just wilted. Remove and drain. Long beans. Cook for 1-2 minutes until bright green and tender crisp. Remove and drain. 3. Bean sprouts. Scald for just 15-30 seconds until barely wilted. Remove and drain immediately. Drain all blanched vegetables thoroughly. Cross-reference tip. Percy, for the brightest color and best texture, transfer each batch of blanched vegetables immediately to a bowl of ice water to halt the cooking. Once cool, remove and drain on paper towels. This prevents the vegetables from going soft and mushy. Step 3. Cook the peanut sauce. Heat 2 tablespoons of cooking oil in a saucepan or wok over medium heat. Add the pounded chili shallot garlic belacan paste and fry until well cooked and fragrant. The paste should darken slightly, and the oil should begin to separate from the mixture, about 4-5 minutes. Stir frequently to prevent scorching. Add 2 tablespoons ground palm sugar, 1 cup coconut milk, and 1 teaspoon salt. Stir well and cook for 3–4 minutes, allowing the flavors to meld and the sauce to thicken slightly. Pour in the 1/4 cup of prepared tamarind juice and stir through. Continue to cook until the gravy is well blended and has reached a thick, pourable consistency. Add the crushed roasted peanuts and stir to incorporate. Simmer for another 1–2 minutes. Taste and adjust seasoning. The sauce should be a balanced harmony of nutty, sweet, ester, salty, and spicy. Remove from heat. Mers's cross. Reference tip 2. If the sauce is too thick, loosen it by adding water. 1 tablespoon at a time until you reach the desired consistency. The sauce can be made up to 3 days ahead and refrigerated. Reheat gently over medium-low heat, adding water to loosen as needed. Step 4. Assemble and serve. Arrange the blanched cabbage, long beans, and bean sprouts neatly on a large serving platter or individual plates. Add the boiled potato slices, shredded cucumber, hard-boiled egg slices, and fried bean curd pieces. Distribute the components so the colors and textures are visible and appealing. Pour the warm peanut sauce generously over the assembled vegetables and bean curd, or serve the sauce in a separate bowl alongside so diners can drizzle to taste. Cross-reference tip. For the best presentation and to prevent the vegetables from softening, keep the sauce and salad components separate until just before serving. Garnish with fried shallots and serve with krupuk for authentic crunch.